Hello, campers. How are we doing today then? Jolly good. Here we are again in a nice bit of a fresh evening today. However, it's all good. And as you can see, I've got a plethora of earworms today with me. Here he is. The others have like rats leaving a sinking ship. So good evening, Peter. Thank you for coming in.
Good evening, Terry. Terry,
Yes, Peter.
I just counted those blanks on your workbench.
Yes, Peter.
You haven't done any.
No. Guess why?
Get on with it.
Ruth went to the church the other day and she said, Terry's done 104 or 5 blanks ready and he's got the rest to do. When do you want them by? And they said, we've been working it out. Apparently, there is several of 80 children they reckon that are too small in the first years, which won't be dexterous enough to paint them. So
they can do it.
Don't do those, she said. At the moment, we'll let you know. So they're now on hold, which is good because I don't have to make any more. Brilliant.
Get them done. You can use them next year.
I could do, yeah. I probably will do them, but I've been too busy doing other things at the moment. So good evening, everybody, and thank you for coming in. Let you know what we got on tonight. Tonight we got an oak burr. There it is. An oak burr. I'll put Pete in the background. You can see it full screen then. There it is, an oak burr. It's a gnarly old piece of wood. It's got a big lump. If I put it over the overhead, you can see. It's got a big lump here. And then it thins out this side. So it's very, what's the word? Unstable at the moment. But you can see the burr goes right through. Well, to there at least. I'll take it as further. And it goes right down to here. So it's probably going to be all the way. So hopefully we're not going to lose too much, but it is going to be quite slow. Turn is quite punky all the way along here and all down this side. So, and I've been digging chunks out of here about 1 inch thick. So it's going to be a bit slow to start with, but it may turn out a nice piece. My friend Rachel gave me this. She's in a Zoom group with me in the AWGB forum, and she doesn't live too far away. And she passed this on to me, and she said, see if you can do something with that there. So here we are. So that's what we're doing tonight. So Pete's in charge of chat, and I'll get my face mask.
Yeah, definitely want a face mask with that piece.
Put the respirator over there, but I'll actually use the face mask. I probably won't need the respirator. Oh, here goes the first can. That's it. Just give this
time
we started. Give us a little dust blow off from last week or whenever I used it last. I think it was last Wednesday. Right. Headphones off. Put the hat on, then headphones back on. That's that done. Grabs one gauge. Now I've already tried this and it will spin, but only at 400 revolutions per minute. After that, the lathe's bouncing now, but it will take a dance around the workshop if I do it any more than that. Okay, there we are. So we're starting at 400 revs a minute. 373 at the moment, and just see if I can get to 400. I might do. There are 400. And I'll leave you in Peter's hands. 3/4 half-inch bowl gouge, 5/8 bowl gouge actually. Here we go. It's probably going to beat me up, but anyway.
Well, welcome everybody. First in tonight was Grandma Ruth Tube, who was actually here half an hour before Terry. She was looking for him. Followed by Mike Yu, who I saw on Friday down at my demo in Yandles, which went very well. And then we got Norman Greenwell. Good evening. Doug Bennett, Terry Bartlett, Alan Gibb. And that's it for now. Oh no, Paul Finley. Sorry, I missed Paul. Paul Finley. I think all the rest have set their clocks forward instead of back.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, I've got some more coming up now. Des Barnwell's in.
Probably gone wild.
Chris Charlton. Wivey Woodshed, who was also down at Yandles.
Andrew.
Haley from Wood and Burl.
Haley.
Unless my chat jumps up some more, and that's it for now.
So for those that are late in, this is an oak burr, which I'll show you in a bit later. It's going slow because it's got a big lump on the outside of it. And and I'm just going to make a bowl or a platter or whatever and get out of it.
And Grandma Ruth Tube said, Terry, you say the wood is old and gnarly. Is that like you?
Hey. Oh, I've got something to show you later. I've left it in the house, but I will go and get it when the chat's really full of people.
The wood dude has joined us. Good evening.
Hello, Stephen.
Bit of an oak burr on there tonight, Stephen.
It's 17 inches by 13 inches and 4 inches thick at the widest, but that was going to come down to about 3
Malcolm
inches tall.
Douglas is here.
Oh, Malcolm.
He was here 10 minutes ago, apparently.
Yeah, he was. I think you probably went and got your first can, Pete, and then
That could be it, yeah.
this is dry as a chip, mine. Okay.
We go overhead, Terry.
Yep.
I know you're not cutting much off at the moment, but it'd be fun to watch the chips fly.
There's hardly any chips coming off, really, to be honest, at the moment. I did dig out a lot of big lumps, which were about an inch deep, loose ones.
Paul Houghton said there's loads of them hiding in the background of chat.
Yeah, there probably is.
You've actually got 34 watching at the moment.
Oh, that's all right. Cool with that.
3 thumbs down. Or was that thumbs up? I can't remember.
Don't mind. They don't like it, they don't have to stay.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, just make them suffer. I suppose this afternoon I could have took some of this away, but I thought, if I'm going to suffer, why shouldn't you?
Yeah, you could have taken it away and then cleaned up.
Yeah. Then say I was giving it in this condition, but no. I'll let you see it as soon as I've got it.
Dances with Aardvarks has just danced his way in. Good evening.
Mike.
And Roger Kent. Martin Dickinson. They're all coming in, but all the clocks are a little bit wrong, so.
By the way, people, I got this on a worm screw. I tried to find some big enough screws to put it on the faceplate, and I didn't have any. So I'm risking it, but it's got the tail stocks up, so it should be all right.
We also have Wayne the Woodturner and Rob from Cleanscore.
You and Rob. Thank you for my thing, Rob, by the way. I'll sort you out when I see you at Harrogate for that. It arrived yesterday. So look, see if we're making the impression. Probably not. This visor. Oh, there we are. Oh, that bird goes right the way through, Pete.
Yeah, I thought it would.
4 inch deep, right the way through, that is. So that's all right. Okay.
Yeah, it's not on the very edges, but it's
yeah, it's there, so that's all right. See, I doubt whether I can get any more speed out of it. No, dances around at 430.
Yeah, you need to get the wings down a bit.
Keep plodding away. It's not really a thing to do this on a live, but I thought there with it.
No, that's what I was saying on Friday. What we normally do is we get out of the workshop in the afternoon and make the blank nice and easy.
Yeah.
Get it balanced, then make it look easy. But that's those of us who care enough to go out and do that sort of thing. Right?
Well, I've been down to the allotment this afternoon. I had a shed give to me. several allotmenteers helped me put the shed up, bless them. So.
And Lucy Super Potato has joined us.
Ah,
Lucy, you
yeah,
forgot to
Looby
come
Loo.
out with my brownie last night.
Did she have any or not?
She didn't turn up.
She didn't turn up.
No.
Oh, she's in Lowestoft, isn't she? On holiday, is she?
Yeah, I think she's up there now.
It's getting a bit round down there. It's getting a bit flatter.
Glenn, the Yorkshire Git, has joined us. Good evening, Glenn.
Evening, Glenn. Right, getting a bit far away from the tool rest now. I'll stop that, move it over. Bit more. There we go then. Let you have a bit of that for
Can
now.
I be inclined to switch to the Glenn Lucas style and step it in?
Yes, it's so it's got so many lumps on it, though, P.
Yeah, but turn the gouge over and step it in. You'll
Yeah, I'll have a go, see what happens.
Glenn said that looks very rustic, Terry.
Yes, thank you, Glenn.
Haley said, Terry, this is what we need to see. How to challenge more challenging stuff. As well as
Is what, sorry?
drinks.
More challenging, yeah.
Yeah. Things that aren't ready, balanced and planed.
This is probably about 20 years dry. You know me, I always like to try and do a different challenge.
And Wayne said, when Glenn mentioned rustic, was he talking about Terry or the blank?
We've ordered a ad roof telling me I'm a gnarly old bugger. There's little bits flying off it anyway. I've got to think of my neighbours, all the noise I'm making, but I think it's alright. They never seem to complain anyway.
Paul Houghton said he's testing out the cushioning around the waist.
It's still working, Paul. There's a big lump. Let's have a look. It's coming down, that.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Get in there. It's coming down. Still a lot to go this side, though, till I reach this.
Yeah, but with it being out of balance, you haven't got enough speed to make cutting that air easy.
That's it. Oh, well.
Just hack it down, you'll get there.
Hack it away. And change the tool rest a minute. Get over that side.
I was just thinking, it sounds like you need to change the tool as well. It sounds blunt already.
Yeah, it sounds, but it's probably blunt about 3 seconds after I used it, Pete.
Yeah.
Let's put that one to one side. Get the other one. Better.
Benjamin has joined us. Good evening, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
Yes, he's a bit worn up, Ben. And JP has joined us. Hey, JP.
Oh, Jamie.
And Dale, old man Woodturner, joined us.
Lumpy there. Let's get that off. Ooh. Right, just get this lump down here now. Maybe it'll speed it up a bit. I don't know. Let's see. Use a sharp bit of the gouge a minute. Or some heavy lumps coming off here.
Oh dear. Haley dropped her open tin of Yorkshire grit into the wood shavings today.
Lovely when that happens, isn't it?
That's where you're supposed to put the lid straight back on.
Yeah. Let's tighten that up a bit just to check. Right, I think I'm going to sharpen the gouges again. Then see if I can get a bit more speed out. You never know. Might do. Won't be a sec.
Okay. Just switch over to the sharpening camera, which point in the wrong direction.
Instead of that thing, not thinking time. Won't take too long anyway.
Haley was trying to put the lid on the tin when she dropped it.
That's the trouble. Thinking about someone else, I expect what she's going to do next, and then drops it. Easy done. We'll do that. Next one. Tight. Is that done? 2 more gouges.
Talking about who's drinking water up at Harrogate. I'll not be there this year, so
You'll not be there, Pete? No.
no.
I'll be there all weekend.
You staying at the Premier Inn South?
Yeah, same Premier in South. I'm going to see if I can get any more speed out of this now.
Seems to be the most popular, apart from the exclusive executive types. JP staying in the castle.
Is he? Oh, he's staying. He's posh, isn't he, JP? I got that. Right, we got 500 out of it now. 500. Sounds better.
Carston has joined us. Good evening, Carston.
You what?
Carston has joined us.
Oh, Carson. Look at that. Ooh. Let's have a look at the face. Yeah, we're starting to touch both sides now. That's all right. Probably end up leaving this big dent. There's two big dents there, as you can see. Boing.
Yeah.
Probably won't. I'll get this one off, but I probably won't get that one off. Or, well, that might. Yeah, they might do. I don't know. I'll see. Still some big gnarly bits to get off of there, but oh well.
Who are with that yet? I think possibly.
But anyways.
Well, you get a tenant on there, and we can see better what's
yeah.
What's in front of you.
True.
JP's asking, what part of the lamp is this?
Yeah, this is the cap. That's a good one, JP. This will be the cap, won't it? The lamp's still in hand at the moment. Still trying to find a decent lamp to go on the top of it, and then I can put it together.
He's actually found the lamp several times over, but
yeah,
by the time he manages to get his wallet open,
200 quid.
there's 50 hinges on it. They're all sold.
I don't even know if it's going to be the right then, actually.
Paul Kavanagh has joined us. Good evening, Paul. He's currently working on an oak burr that Terry's wrestling into some sort of shape. Lucy says she never had a notification for Terry tonight. No, Lucy, they decided to be kind to people and not tell you about Terry.
You don't need a notification. You know I'm on every Sunday and that's Pete's on. Obviously. If Pete's on, I'm not.
Ben suggested you just go out and nick a street lamp from the street next door.
Can't hear you. It's too loud at the moment. can hear you, Pete. Never mind.
Yeah, Ben suggested you go and nick a street lamp from the next street.
I could do that, actually. Actually, that's looking quite good there. Still not much. Still a bit.
I found you need to replace the glass on those. The first thing you got to do is throw a rock at it and break the lamp so you can't be seen cutting it down.
Yeah, that's the thing. Break the lamp. Right. I'm going a bit there. Get the middle out. Right, see what happens. 500 and 500. That's it. See any quiet spot? 500. Big lump in the middle here because I haven't tackled that yet. Tool rest is a bit low, but I've got it right underneath the center, so I'll readjust the tool so it looks like it's on center to the actual workpiece. Nibble away at the middle. All right, let's get that out of the way then for a sec. Put it back in a minute. Use a nice fresh gouge for that bit. Give you a bit of that. A bit more.
Joe Garofalo has joined us. Good evening.
Joe.
What's this going on? Sigils?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I could put it on the bigger ones, can I? Did I need to put it on the 4-inch ones? Gripper jaws? Could do.
You could do.
Yeah, I think I might actually.
I don't know. I'll go with Sigils, I think.
You reckon Jaws load this? Well,
Well, no problem.
worm screws holding it, so don't see why it shouldn't.
Well, holding no problem. It just gives you more options on the shape then.
What do we need? 60 at 57 mil, isn't it?
Yep.
57 mil. 26, 27, 28. Do you want it? 28. I'll do it. Although I've still got lots to come down yet, so.
Yeah, but if you get that tenon starting to form, then you'll start to see where to cut.
See what that looks like tenon-wise. There's a big lump just jumped out of it. I've got to take that off again. There's still burr bits here, right where the tenon is.
Yeah, going a bit further, yeah.
Bit early that was, but preempted. I can go then. This don't hold an edge. Well, they hold the edge, but they soon gets knocked off.
Yeah, but once you get into the actual wood, it'll be easier. Bark is always bad for anything.
Yeah.
Rob from Copper Armour Woodturning has joined us. Good evening, Rob.
Hi, Rob. It's still breaking out here, so we have a bit more to go yet. Take that bit out of there. So don't want a pimple in there, thank you. Rather a divot. That's it. See what that's like. Oh, I've gone in about 10 mil, scooped it in, and it's cleaned that up. So I'll just bring the rest out to match out now. I think I might have to sharpen these gouges again. Oh, well, let's do a little bit more.
Robert Bortman has joined us. Good evening, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
How are we looking?
You're not looking too bad. Still got that big. Well, that goes almost all the way up. So we'll see what we can do with that. Still big lumps not touched yet. But it's getting better. It's getting betterer.
Martin Ford has just popped in.
Hello, Martin. Bit of oak burr, for those that don't know. It's dry as a chip. So I thought I'd have a play tonight with this. Bit of fun.
It's a bit of oak that was felled when Terry started making the lamp, so it's been drying for about 20 years.
20 years, yeah. I will get round to the lamp when I feel like it. Sharper this side of the gouge. Use that for a bit.
Yeah, I quite often switch from a pull cut to a push cut to save sharpening.
Nice bit of roughing it out, and it's a bit fun. Go the other way, and it's the blunt gouge is bouncing around.
Yeah.
be able to get the speed up a bit more in a minute, I'm sure.
That was the problem I was having on Friday's demo. Couldn't get enough speed.
There was a big dent there.
Paul Kavanagh said, felt when Terry started making a lamp. Just for a gas lamp then. No electric in them days.
Yeah.
Quite right.
That was Ruth's fault. She wanted it. I don't want a lamp, did I? What do I want a lamp for?
You want a lamp because your lovely lady wife wants one. And Ruby Fair's joined us. Excuse me, Ruby. He's only been for a couple of minutes.
Right. Actually, we're getting some roundness there, look. There's a big shelf jumps off of here, but
And tonight, Ruby, Terry's demonstrating how to make gouges go blunt really quick.
hello, Ruby. Piece of oak burr, babe. Ding, 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 ding. Very nice piece, mine. But yeah. It's certainly blunting these tools, but sharpen time. Time to sharpen. No point in trying to strain it and knock it through. It just makes more noise. And it starts getting more vigorous. So just we'll sharpen them as we go. Take a minute. Doesn't take that long at all.
Ruby's being rude about you, Terry.
What's she saying now?
Interesting shape.
Yay! Hey, yeah. I could say the same about Ruby. All good fun though. Yeah, it's well, it was 17 inches long by 13 across. It's just an oak burr, so I thought I'll leave it intact and see what I can get out of it before I make it. I mean, I can make it round, it'd be a round bowl, then, you know, at 13-inch rainbow. Whatever. I don't know whether it's worth doing that. Might be able to keep it. Might be able to keep it with some shape on it. Just hollow the middle out. There we are.
You could hollow the middle out, and then you could possibly do a bit of carving on the edges just to make it
on the edges, on the sides, make it, you know, make it look a bit, you know. That might work, wouldn't it? Right, see if we can turn the speed up now, shall we? So we look. Currently 500 revs per minute. 580. 600. 600. It'll do. 580 without 600. It'll do. Yeah, that's not bad. It's getting there. Speed wise. Speed wise, it's getting there.
Wayne Shield finishes on the 1st of November. I haven't done it yet.
What's distracted.
That? The Shield.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag Shield.
Hashtag yes, I've done one, as you know. Steve let me in charge of it. So I did that one.
Yeah, I might get it done. See how it plays out.
Get rid of this lump here.
Got a couple of commissions in at the moment, and I've also got demo to prepare for in Dorset Woodturners in a couple of weeks. Rob was asking if anybody's heard of Steve is. Steve's fine, Robert. Chatting to him earlier, and he's just busy at the moment. But he's over the COVID.
Yes, he's over the COVID now. He stopped being ill for a minute. Not even starting to touch this yet.
Yeah, but by the time you put a tenon on, that top edge is going to be quite a bit smaller.
Well, they're still 4 inches thick here, so
Well, yeah.
as you can
Yeah,
see,
you get that tenon on there, and
still 4 inches at least there.
Yeah.
But this dips right in and then back out again, or dips in and just slopes away. Then I was hoping to get a better shape on this piece, but I might just leave it like that, though. Rough. Most of my stuff is rough anyway. So. Right, let's get a tenon on, see what happens. We're getting there, so it's not that out of balance now. $600 res. Yeah, 600-ish.
Just had a message from Lewis. For anyone unhappy with their current weather, pop over. They've got some snow flurries going on.
Have they?
Ruby likes the snow. She started driving now. She'll be there in
She
26
does like the
hours.
snow. She'd rather have the snow. Yeah, it's only 26 hours.
We'll figure out between them.
I'm sure she'll be happy with that. Yeah.
Lucy's leaving us. She's got to be sociable because she's at mother-in-law's. She'll catch up later.
Hey, Luce, leave the kids there when you go home. That's the answer. What did we say this was?
56, 57.
57.
What's 57 in real money?
Millimeters. 57 millimeters in real money is 2 inches. 2 and 3/8 inches.
So it's an odd number, whichever way you go, really.
Yeah. That's not quite big enough. A little bit bigger than it needs to be. Try that. Too big now, isn't it?
Ruby says she's going to bring us over a bit of snow in a few weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's getting to the stage, Ruby, where we don't get snow at all.
But she's got to go. She'll catch up later.
Okay. Thanks for coming in. Right,
see, if I was doing this, I would use at least 4 different tools by now to make that tenon. Even if I just tended to put them on the wood.
Just going to bring this up. I'm going to use a beading and parting tool for this one. Just get a nice straight edge in there. There's our tenon. And that looks a bit better. Still a bit, well, it would be with the burr there, wouldn't it? But let's get a light on it. Yeah. That should hold, I should think, when I'm ready for it. Right, I'll take it away from here now, just round there, see what happens.
How about OG in it?
Yeah, I thought of an OG, because it would look nice, and that would give me more of a structure, wouldn't it? I'd
Yeah.
still have the flat sides, but then, you know, I could bring it out till they were thin. Yeah, that might, we could do that. A few wormholes here as well. Give the worms a headache if they're still in there. Yeah, and that way I can probably cut most of this out, actually.
Get quite a lot of that gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
if you OG it from about halfway between the tenon and that rough bit.
right here.
Yeah.
Right there. Let's have
I
a
reckon.
look. Well, I might just have to come in a bit more to get this, come into this edge. Right on that
Yeah.
edge, because that's where it drops away an inch and a bit. So start
Let's
the
go a
OG.
little bit further and then bring your OG out. I think you'll
Yeah,
lose at least a lot of that.
yeah. And that might make it a bit, right, hang on then. Turn that, get this over here. I'll start the OG from here a minute, just to see where it goes. Yeah, I could come back a bit further, actually. Give you the shape so far.
Yeah, curve it down into that
Curve
rather
this a
than,
bit more. Curve this a bit more.
yeah, more of a curve because it's a bit straight
Yeah.
there.
Oh, as blunt as anything. I think this gouge is blunt. Oh no, I've used this one. Yeah, that's right. Oh, just hit the stop button. Me lag. Move that tail stock out of the way a sec. 'Tis in way.
Doug Miller has joined us. Good evening, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Don't forget those who watch Doug on a Tuesday. The Americans haven't put their clocks forward yet. They do that next weekend. Paul, I did look at your channel earlier to see if you had a link up for tomorrow, but there wasn't one, so I can't paste it in.
Oh, get on, turn, move it sideways. Press it again.
Just step back a minute, Terry. I don't think that's curvy enough. It's looking a bit straight, that side.
Say again?
That side's looking a bit straight to me.
Here. It's because it's
It just
4
looks
inches.
as though you're running a straight line with a dent in it rather than a proper OG.
Yeah, yeah, because it's 4 inches deep still. See, so I've got to go in further there. But that takes it back. That takes it back this way. This way. To go right in, I got to go right out, which means I'll have to dig into this, which is all right. Can do. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want
I
to
mean,
take it too.
the shape's quite nice where it's flat edged, but the shape on the
Oh, here.
curved, the long edge is just a little bit too flat.
Yeah, I'll take it in a bit more then. Taking it in a bit more make this see better. That'll disappear.
Yeah. Well, of course, you can
Right.
take some of that out from the top as well, can't you?
Yeah. See if I can get it a bit faster then. Look at that. 800 revs. Oh, I'm up to 1,000 now. That's got that lump out, you see, by
Well
OG in
set,
it.
yeah.
Right. I think I might have to sharpen the gouge again, but yeah, I think I will. Before I do that, I'll get the gouge sharp, both of them, and then we can get a nice deep curve on it, see what happens, eh?
Martin Dickinson saying take the tenon in at least another ½ inch.
Well, I thought that as well. Perhaps it's too far out, you know. But then I'm shallow in the bowl. I don't mind having a shallower bowl, and I don't care if I end up with 2 inches as long as it looks right.
Yeah, I find
Yes.
if the bowl's too deep, it tends to lose its shape.
Yeah.
I tend to, if it's saying last night actually, if you go over 3 inch deep on a 10 inch bowl,
Yeah, you got to have a.
then you kind of have to calabash it and bring the top edge in because otherwise it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, I can't do that with this shape, you see.
Wayne caught on. I said the clocks go forward, and the only person who's commented is Wayne.
Did he get it wrong, did he?
No, I got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
I go back, don't I?
Go back, yeah. Something
I
wrong
did do
there.
that once,
Right,
years
I've
ago.
got a
Got my
dilemma.
clocks,
The screw was loose on my blinking grinder, so now
oh dear.
will grind on it. That doesn't matter though. I can use it for this one.
Put my clocks forward for about 2 weeks, and I was just ahead of the game everywhere I went. But then it started to become a nuisance.
Right, we'll go in a bit further then. 1,000 revolutions per minute. Look at that now. That'll do it.
Yeah.
So if I make it a
1,000
little
RPM sharp gauge, you should be fine there.
bit shallower there. Let's bring that in like that. can always take the tenon in a bit.
Yeah, finish that curve for now.
Get the curve right first.
Yeah. Still looking a bit steps rather than curved.
Shape. I'll take this in a bit. Yeah, by taking it in, I'll make this more rounder because I'd be taking the tenon in, wouldn't I?
Yeah, right. You'd be improving the shape, I think.
I'd be improving the shape. Let's just get this down in here, look.
Chris from Bailey Woodworks is joined us. Good evening, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Doug says the link to his live is now on his channel, and in about an hour he's got a premiere going out.
Who's that?
No pressure, Terry. Doug
Who
Miller.
does? All right, Doug.
No pressure.
No, I'm not going to worry about that.
Just get on with it.
Let's take this down a bit.
I can't go looking for links now, Doug, because I'm the only earworm. So if I disturb my computer, then it messes things up. Another eighth of an inch, I reckon, Terry.
Go what?
Another eighth of an inch off the bottom, then shape it.
Yeah, I'm just moving this around to see what it looks like because I've actually gone in a bit, so I'll pull that out straight. Another eighth?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay.
Martin's asking where the rest of the earworms are.
No, you let you tell me.
Well, Brian had a difficult journey back from England. His plane's cancelled and so on and so forth, so he's tired.
Yeah.
William's busy going around his house trying to find all the clocks and change them. And Joe's not feeling at her best, so
yeah,
she's off sick.
She's off sick.
Oh, thank you, Wayne. Wayne has put in Doug's premiere.
Right on, mate. Right, still a bit not flat enough there. Just make it a bit flatter on this edge here.
Excellent. That's the third tool in use.
Start knocking this down a bit. It's a bit. Actually, I'll sharpen this one while it's running there. Take 2 seconds to sharpen this one. I'll just bin that down. Bring that down a bit. Be important too. Just bring that in a bit.
Yeah, parting tools are awkward to remember to sharpen. You only use them for a little bit.
You do, don't you? But on this stuff, it's.
Sorry, that's live on Tuesday, not the premiere. If you wouldn't mind finding the premiere as well, Wayne, that'd be appreciated.
Too I know. Lifted it up for that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Just in case I forget. Stick a centre there so I know.
Wayne can't find the link for the premiere, so Doug's obviously messed that up.
Oh, how do you do that? What's the shape like now, Pete?
I'm liking that a lot more now, I've got to say. Take a step back, see what you think.
Let's see if I look. Let's take my beard off and you're going to remove me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can see the burr there. There.
It's hard to see with those tool marks on it, I've got to say.
It is, yeah. No, I haven't finished it off yet. I'm just getting it right, mate. Just getting it right. It comes out a little bit.
Glenn did.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm not worried. Right. I've still got a bit. In a bit more there, right? Because it didn't have a foot on it. Right, something's rattling around here. Don't know what it is. I'm just going to check. I've got my worm screw tight and the chuck's tight. Lock that up on it. Yeah, that's tight. All right. Dookie diddly. I might have knocked the speed up a bit. Just turn it a bit more. That's better. Well, that's better. Right. I'll take this in here. And I'll redo take the tenon back a bit more because that doesn't need to be that.
Wayne said you can invite him to the earworms, but he talks too much.
Well, you could have come in, Wayne. No problem. I didn't think, to be honest. I just... Same Wayne the link, Pete.
I'm just about to do that.
I haven't heard that miserable dulcet tone for a long time.
Just sent you the link, Wayne. And Doug's premiere link is now up. Thank you, Wayne.
Oh, good. Oh, just dropped me chisel. Just going to bring the tailstock up and mark that a minute. Just in case I need to know that, if I've got to put it on the board when I finish. Is that done? Still 3/4 of an inch on this bit there, but I can curve that over.
Sorry, that Wayne in.
Not so much. Oh yeah. The ultimate decision is mine. Hello, Wayne.
Good evening, guys. How are you doing?
All right, buddy.
All good here. Beer's on.
Right, I better actually blow this stuff off me.
Terry, can you actually see with that visor?
No. Lord, that's better. I can see now. Right, stick your back right away. There we are. Okay, where was I? Right, shape.
On the wrong camera.
Oh. Shape. No, wrong one again. Shape. The little lump there, I just got to smooth it. That's the tool marks. I've got to take that out yet. So I'm not worried if it comes in, the diameter comes in a bit more. I'm not worried about that because I'll get rid of some of this. There's a big chunk out of there, look, burr. So I can get rid of it more by coming in around a bit more and making it a bit smaller. But it's still quite large. Still quite large. What do we think of the shape then? Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Yeah, it's coming
Too
down.
shabby. Perhaps I'll just bring it just slightly around there and see what it looks like.
Do the tool marks first, sorry, because that's going to take you in a little bit
Yeah,
deeper.
we'll do. Yeah, that'll take me about 1/8 of an inch off on that. So.
Yeah, JP's been as usual. He said, "Wayne, you're looking well. You been ill?" Cheers, mate. You're all heart.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, yeah. We love you too, yeah.
So I take it everybody, or certainly in the UK, unless people are coming across from the US, everybody looking forward to Harrogate.
Oh, yes, Wayne.
Yeah, not making it this year.
Oh, that's. I'm sorry to hear that, Pete.
It's the way it works out, you know. It's life and all that.
Can't be out, mate.
Yeah, Carson said, "Harrogate, here we come."
You have to bring the trousers with you, Carson.
No, I was about to say the only reason Carson's coming across is to get a new pair of trousers.
Yes.
Oh, Haley is going to Harrogate, but she is coming up to Scotland first. So where are you going, Haley?
Scotland. Yeah, whereabouts in Scotland?
Robert Broadwood's not going this year. Norman has got his shopping list ready.
Good.
And Haley
Robert's
is
not
going. Haley is going to Lough Head. The cost, I'm not actually sure because I can't remember. Rob did say what stand Klingsball were going to be on. I can't remember which one it is now.
It's D.H. Evans.
D.H. Evans, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah, he's
the one.
up with them, I think.
Martin Ford can't make it. It clashes with the York Christmas Fair, which I'm booked into.
Yeah, he's booked into that.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I think that certainly for people who do craft fairs, that's probably going to be a fairly big one.
Yeah. What do you think of that then, look-wise?
I think that's looking pretty cool at the moment.
Okay, we'll leave that shit.
To tell you the truth, I like the distinction between the ordinary grain on one side and the burr on the other.
Yeah, nice, isn't it? That's quite good, that.
Oh, Roy's just come in. Evening, Roy.
Evening, Roy.
Hello, Roy. Right, just going to give that a little flat there. Where's my thingy? For it to sit on when it's finished. Tiny little flat there. There. That's probably the back finished. Yeah. Yeah, I'll call that done. Time for sanding, I say.
Roy asked me a question on my lighthouse video about where I got the electrics from, battery box and light. So I had to go back through my Amazon. I actually bought that in 2020.
Did you?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I bought 30 of each, and I've got about 5 left.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Roy. Nice to hear.
Yeah, what am I
Oh,
going to get?
Dawson's here as well. I don't know if he was in earlier, but he's just
He
come in and
was in
said
earlier,
that
yeah.
he's just come in and said that he likes the shape.
Thank you, Albert. Right, I think I'll start that at 120 if I can. I've got to cut some more of this stuff, and
And Douglas said that he's got about 1.5 foot of shavings on the floor at the moment, and
Right.
his video will show you why.
When's the video?
About 3/4 of an hour's time now.
Oh, I'm finishing time, am I?
Yeah, you'll be there.
It's fine. It's a premiere. You'll
that's
be
all right.
premiere,
Yeah.
time anyway.
Yeah, I can watch it after.
But the middle comes out quicker than the outside ever does.
Does, yeah. Right, just got to cut some
I
of this a
don't
minute.
know about that. I mean, I
Yeah.
turned a piece of Uber a few years ago that I got through. Oh God, I forgot his name now.
Oh, I
Anyway.
remember that one, the concrete burr.
Yeah, the concrete burr, and the inside of that did not turn as quick as the outside.
What was it, the turner that didn't turn it as quick? I don't know.
Oh no, Terry, come on, you know me. I do
I know
tend to
you,
turn
Wayne. Yeah,
pretty quick.
it was a joke, Wayne.
Tell you what, I watched Wayne turn that one.
See if he bites. See if he
It was
bites.
that solid, his arms were probably falling off by the time he got to the inside anyway.
Oh God, I was, and I used, I think I used 6 bull gouges turning that, and every one of them had to be resharpened.
Yep. Yeah, Terry and I were saying before we started, there's a point where you can be too dry with wood turning blank.
Yeah.
Well, I find you, it's the same with just about every wood you can get anyway. If you turn it green, it always turns a hell of a lot quicker than if you're turning it dry.
Yeah. Always, but there's a point between the concrete and the green, which is the best time to turn it.
Yeah. JP said, "Is that the one that warped massively and he finished off?" No, that isn't that one, Jamie. No, in fact, I think I've still got that Uber somewhere. Oh, it's the one I got from Keith, who sadly passed away earlier on this year.
Yeah.
Keith Greenfield.
Yeah, Keith Greenfield.
Yeah, a shame, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got that at one of Dale from Maple Trees, one of his barbecues, when he was still living down in Surrey. Keith brought that to me. Absolutely beautiful piece of wood.
Oh, it's looking nice.
It is. It's looking very nice, Terry.
That's all right. I'm not worried about that bit there because I've got to take the tenon off and I'll finish that off after. That's looking good.
Yeah.
Right, that's 120 done. Next one, 180. Where are you? I'm only going to go to 240 on
Before you
this
change
because
grit, Terry, just
I'm going to oil it.
in case you don't turn it away, turn those flats. Just spin them.
Hang on. Let's just cut this bit of thick thing here. I forgot to cut some more paper, didn't I, before I started? But I have been in touch with Dan Taylor's Murfield. He's going to Harrogate, but he's not actually working there.
Oh, are they not going to stand there?
No, he's not got to stand this year.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
what he said, but he's going to bring me a 2-inch punch.
Yeah, just sand off those 2 flats as they are, Terry.
Yeah.
Just in case they don't disappear.
I'll have to get 80 grit on that because they're quite lumpy. So I'll just go and get a piece of 80 a minute. That way, because they're quite
any flat
prominent.
left, it'll be done and ready then.
Yeah, it will. I'll do that.
That's going to be another miss at Harrogate because Dan usually has quite a big stand there.
He does, yeah. He got a new shop, and Wayne just opened.
Yes, I know he's got the new shop. Yeah.
I think that's why he's probably a bit cautious. He's probably paid out quite a bit for that. And their stands are not cheap, they're 2,000-3,000 a go.
Yeah, and the thing is, when he was in the industrial unit, all he did was strip out the industrial unit and take it to his show.
Hmm.
Yeah. Not so easy now because
Lock that up.
Casey's bolted everything to the walls.
Yes. Uh-huh.
A big chungus, really big deep saw mark now. So I'll get that one out. Make it a bit better.
Yeah, one of the reasons I said to sand that now, so I've done this before, and if you leave it until it's a thin edge before you sand it, you end up curving it.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
true.
lose something out of it.
You see what you can do with Klingspor abrasives. I take it that is Klingspor.
Can't hear anybody at the moment now.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say something to me or
Yeah,
others?
I said, look at what you can do with Klingspor abrasives. And
Oh
then I
yeah.
said, I take it that is Klingspor.
No, this is not. This is the Rhino grip I bought ages ago. I'm still using it, Wayne. I've got
All right,
Klingspor as well. I've got
I'll keep
Klingspor
me
as well,
I'll keep my mouth shut then.
but I have got that. I've used it. I could have used it now actually. It's up there, but I just first thing I come to, you know me. Right, that's 80 grit. So I'll go
Other
back
side.
to 120 on again. Do that.
And JP said apparently you can do the same thing with Klingspor.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I've used it. I've got it here, but I thought I got this to use up.
He's got it. Because Terry's got about 2 miles of it hanging up on his wall.
I have, yeah. I got miles of it, Wayne. That's the trouble.
We did a bulk purchase between us. So,
We did. We had like, I don't know, 50 meters each, wasn't it? Of every
Yeah,
grip.
I think it was. When was that?
Something like that.
That was about 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
And of course I've got Klingspor as well. So I've got quite a bit of everything. And in fact, I've still got some. I had old Keith Greenfield. That because you get one bit, then you use another, then you change it to something else, and you.
Yeah, but if you finish the lamp, Terry, you've used some.
No, I haven't started sanding the lamp yet. Not properly, anyway. This
I
is
always buy abrasives in bulk because it doesn't go off.
no.
That's true.
That is true, and you get a better deal then.
You can always, it costs a lot when you buy it, but it lasts a long time. It doesn't go off, and it works out a lot cheaper.
I've got to see. I think I've got enough Klingspor abrasive to last me 2 lifetimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you run out, Lucy's got loads as well. So, and of course, Mick Hughes has got more than everybody. So
Mick's got he has too.
he's got more than Klingspor.
Yeah, he has. The annoying thing with what Mick does, he just uses a piece and throws it away.
Use once and throw away in it. Is it?
I thought he was using a piece once and then throwing it in his toolbox.
Well, there was that
No,
as
you
well.
throw stuff in there. Bugger. Right, that's 240 to go. Or should be there.
Chris Charlton has said, "Is circular wood by Keith Flowers?" I'm afraid not, Chris. Keith passed. I'm sure it was earlier on this year, wasn't it?
It was late spring, early summer, I believe.
Yeah.
Rob from Klingspor said, "Mick understands. I have wife, kids, grandkids to feed. So how come you let him pinch everything then?"
Yeah. He had his back turned.
He was still doing it when Rob's manager came in on the Sunday. That was at Harrogate last year.
It was.
Right, I'm up to 240 and that'll do. Switch that noise off. What's that look like? All right. It's quite nice, isn't it?
It is very nice. Terry, have you got any water handy or a little bit of oil just to?
I was just going to oil it. Wait, I should finish
All right,
it with
sorry.
oil.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm just going to Danish oil or burnishing oil or something. You know, that's all I'm going to put on it.
Do you know what I'd be tempted to do with that?
Mm-hmm.
Chuck a 400 grit disc on a sander, chuck
Mm-hmm.
some oil on it, and then sand it with the 400 grit with the oil in.
I could do that. Let's get some oil out then. We've got any Danish oil here? So look at that. What's I got here? Finishing oil. I've got chestnuts.
For the splash range, so you carry on.
Chestnuts finishing oil, Danish oil, or citrus burnishing oil. What do you reckon?
I would go with Danish, which chestnut finishing oil is actually Danish oil. They just don't want to call it that. It's the same thing. Danish or chestnut, whichever. The burnishing oil is slightly different.
Yeah, you gotta get it. What's the name of it? So, all right, I use finishing oil from chestnut. Then. There we are.
Rob from Klingspor said, and this is about Mick again, because he was pinching it from somebody who'd already paid for it. It wasn't his stuff. Yeah, I think it was Mark's stock that he was pinching
it was
it
Mark's
from.
stock, yeah.
What's the matter then? It's free anyway, Mick, won't it? It's not a problem. Right, let's get nice. I'm going to put it on with a brush because it's lots of holes in it. So I'll put it on, spin it out, blow it out, and I'll even get a little dish to put something in. I'll find one.
Haley's asking why not the burnishing oil. Burnishing oil works in a slightly different way.
Yeah, you've got to actually heat it as well.
You put it on there and
afterwards.
then you burnish it quite hard.
Really
put
hard.
some heat into it, and it comes up with a lovely satin finish, and it smells absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
But it's not quite the same as Danish. Danish is Danish is tongue oil, or English Danish rather, because American Danish is different.
Here we go then.
Danish is tongue oil and then some solvent.
You watch this pop now.
Oh yes.
Get that.
Now, Paul Huyton is asking.
Yes, Paul.
Won't sanding after oiling clog up the pips?
It could do.
It will a little bit, but it will also even out the surface. And I think on that piece in particular, it won't be a problem.
Notice I'm using a vessel.
What it also does, doing the sanding, as Pete suggested, doing the sanding at 400. And you can actually see on certain parts of this wood that the oil is soaking in straight away.
Very quickly.
On the burry parts, it tends to be staying on the surface, and on other areas, it's just soaking in straight away.
Disappearing.
So sanding it will even that out, so you'll end up with a better finish at the end.
Yeah, especially sanding it at 400.
Yeah,
we'll try it anyway. Matter will it? Get more there. That's quite nice. That I like that.
Now, Haley
says, Haley, I would use citrus burnishing on a burr, but not for sanding.
No. Where it's soaking in, I'm just going to put a bit more on.
JP said, listen to Wayne. He sounds like some kind of woodturner.
True, Jamie.
Ah, but JP, you're wrong. Wayne is a different kind of wood turner. He's a
Yeah.
step above.
Now, Martin has said, just watching your brushwork there, Terry. Are you free to come and decorate my hallway?
I've done a few hundred of those, trust me, in me time.
As long as you're not asking him to decorate your back passage, I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's
he'll
it.
be fine.
Yeah, no problem. I can give you a price. There we are. That'll do for that for now.
JP, be quiet. I am perfectly safe here. You can turn that laser on at 3,500 revs if you want.
Yeah, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not.
go
I'm not a
fast.
mad backside. I'm not. I don't know if Paul's listening still, but I can't. I couldn't cope with what Paul does. As fast as it goes, do it. You know.
Well, that tends to be what JP does, and I think he's referring to
He does. He's
a,
just the same.
a couple of pieces that he's had on the lathe. I think one of them was with paint, and another one was with Danish oil, I believe, where he actually decorated the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
and
Pete,
the ceiling.
I could sand this off with 800 grit. Or
I would tend to go with 4 still.
see what I've got here.
8 would be a
Look at
bit too big a step.
these are not. Well, these are. I think they're 360. They're not good.
Yeah, what
Maybe
and
400.
what I would use on this is the what's it called?
Inertia sander.
No, the stuff with the holes in it, the
Abranet.
sanding pad.
Oh yeah.
The likes of Abranet, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just use this. Right. I got it cut now.
Yeah.
Look for
Principal
Abranet.
also do a net backed
Yeah, it is brilliant.
abrasive, but they give it a really stupid name which doesn't have any sort of memory tacked to it. So it's still called Abranet no matter where you get it from.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Jamie said it was pitch pine. He drenched it in Danish oil. He had a massive ring around the room where it all came out.
Yeah, Clean Sports is called AN400. It doesn't really it doesn't have any sort of panache to it like Abranet, does it?
And the good
I mean,
thing about using the net back, which Terry might be able to show, is that when it gets clogged up, you can just
You
use
give it a whack.
a brass brush or take it off the pad, give it a whack, and it'll actually clean it all off.
Yeah.
Put my visor down for this. There we are.
More oil,
Light on
Terry.
it. There you go.
More
Oh, you
oil,
see
do
that,
it again.
Yeah, do it again, yeah. Where's my oil gone? There it is. Pour a bit more in the jar. Find the brush. There we are.
I do the same. I've got various vases and bowls that I don't like. I just use them for pouring oil into.
Yeah, that's what I'm using here. Just a practice piece. I thought, I'll just use that for putting oil in. I can't see now. My mask is steaming up here. Just put that out of the way.
And also remember, if you are using any cloth, paper towel, or anything like that, when you're using oil, get rid of it out of the workshop as soon as you've used it.
Yeah.
And if you can't get rid of it, lay it flat on a surface, open,
Put it in a fireproof bin or something.
because it
Just in
can
case.
spontaneously combust if you scrunch it up. Chemical reaction in it makes it combust.
There was a very good video on YouTube that came out a good few years ago, where a guy had actually did this in his garage as an experiment.
I saw that. Yeah.
I can't remember if it was 12 or 24 canisters,
Yeah.
where he had different bits of stuff soaked in oil to see what would happen, and they did
They
spontaneously.
get caught fire, didn't they? Yes, right. Yeah.
They did, yeah.
Yeah. The biggest problem was cotton cloth. Cotton cloth and oil.
Don't mix.
Well,
it does mix. It mixes too good.
Yes, it does mix.
Too
It
good.
mixes very well.
Right, we'll let that dry for a sec just to soak in.
Yeah, Haley is asking, was it the Bob and Moth one? And Carsten said the video was by Bob and Moth.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. Right, turn it on a bit slower. It's just a little bit wet still.
Oh, go fast.
I can find the link if anybody wants to see it. Oh, Dire Emergency, who has commented, if that was Bob and Woodworker video, it was debunked. Okay, I hadn't heard that.
No. Neither had I.
And he's also come back and said that this is uppercase A, lowercase b, uppercase E, did a debunking video.
Now, I would say I've never had an issue with it catching fire.
No, I haven't either. But
I have noticed occasionally it's getting a bit warm. Never caught fire.
Yeah.
But scrunched up rags that have been sort of left have got a bit warm. Don't know if they ever would have caught fire.
No, we don't know, do you?
At the end of the day, is it worth taking the risk?
Exactly. I'm just going for a very quick comfort break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Right.
Go look at that. Look. What do you think of that then, P?
That's got the job done. Yeah.
That's nice,
That
isn't
looks absolutely beautiful, Terry.
Yeah.
Right, there we are. That's that bit done. Take me out off a minute. Give me head a rest. I'm going to nip into the house. I've got to get something to show my friends in the chat. Yeah.
You haven't got any friends in the chat.
Okay, the miserable buggers in the chat. Then I'll be back in a sec.
Well, it's just me and you guys now. Let me know if there's any songs. Yeah, that sanding the oil in, wet sanding effectively, it does fill in some of the small scratches and voids, creates a slurry of fine sawdust and oil. So it will fill in some, but as you can see, it hasn't hidden anything. It's a good technique quite often.
Right, I'm back.
Oh no, quick, he's back. Stop talking about him.
Get rid of that in a sec. I've got something to show you. I'll wait for Wayne to come back. It's looking good. You back, Wayne?
I'm back.
Good man. Right. I don't know if don't know if any of you remember. Quite a few months ago, I was telling you about Ruth. Was it the Miss 10-pin bowling? You may remember. Well, she was going through the archives today. So I married a glamour model. It says here, Miss 10-pin bowling, 1978, was it? 7? So look. I thought, she takes a mick out of me. So 1977.
Oh, here we go.
30th,
Moment.
30th of the March, 1977. Miss 10-pin bowling. Let's get it close. Hang on. Here we go. Whee! There she is. Miss 10-pin bowling. So there you go, Ruth. Take the piss out of me. Right, that's how we done. I've got to put it back gently now because it is like a long time ago and it's falling to bits, just like me. So I'm going to put it in out of the way so I don't get
I'm going
tarnished
to put
here.
this link in. However, just remember, if your workshop does catch fire,
Yeah,
you'll be very upset. So
you would. So
following
just
precautions, whether they are over cautious or not, is
yeah,
worth doing.
just it's worth thinking about, isn't it? Right, we'll turn this round now.
Now, for everyone who is going to Harrogate,
Oh,
just remember when you see Ruth to mention Miss 10 Pin Bowling.
Yes.
I'm sure she'll love that. I'll get a slap. I'm not sure she's watching at the moment because I think Coronation Street's on or something.
Well, I haven't seen her in so
No,
far.
she's been in, she has been in earlier.
All right.
She was in earlier, yeah.
JB saying, did you meet her down in alley then, Terry?
I did. Back alley. No, I met her. Can't remember where I met. Oh, I met her in a dance club. Yeah. She was engaged to be married to a Marine nearly.
And is it not right that you actually want to see her doing a practice? I can't remember if it was for a pantomime.
Yeah, well, no, what it was is I'd met her, in this dance place. And then we went to, I said, can I take you out Friday, A chance to take you out for a drink Friday night. Yeah, she said, could do that. Well, I said, I'll take you out for a drink Friday night. I said, but only if you dump your boyfriend, which he did, because I was better looking, I suppose. And so she said, yeah, that's right, we can go out. Meet me at the nurse's home. Of course, immediately I'll think, Christ, nurse's home. She's a nurse, even better. Like you do. I thought, wow, nursey. Meet me at the nurse's home, said 7 o'clock, or about 7, and we'll go out. I'll turn up at the nurse's home at 7. Knock on the. She said, in the hall. Don't meet me. You can't come up in the rooms. They're not allowed in there. Meet me in the hall, and we'll go out. I knock on the door. Load of people in there. What the hell is she here now? I knock on the door. This woman answers. Girl answers. In her 20s. Yes. So I'm looking for Ruth. Oh, you're the one. Huh? So yeah, come in. She said. She's over there up on the stage, and I look up on the stage, and there's 7 girls in there. 20s, early, 90s and 20s and 22s, with nothing on except the bras and pants. And I'm thinking, get on, which one's Ruth? Well, I saw her for like 20 minutes and I was half pissed in the dance floor, which point her out to me. I said, anyway, this guy comes up to me. He says, you Terry? I said, yeah. He said, here's your script. You're playing Prince. You're Prince Hassan in Aladdin. I said, well, yeah, you're playing Prince. Come to take her out. Yeah, she said she'll go out with you, but after you've done the rehearsals. So I ended up playing Prince Hassan in some blinking pantomime for the hospital. And of course, we got married, and then we ended up doing 20 years of it. It was good fun.
I've got to say, my first wife was a nurse, and when we were courting, she lived in a house with 7 other nurses. Gives you a very different perspective on.
It does on life in general. Just got to sharpen these gouges again because they're blunt now. But yeah, it gives you a good perspective.
Funny enough, my wife was a nurse as well.
Funny that way, isn't it?
We used to have evenings where we would gather for a new boyfriend introduction.
All
right. New boyfriend would come in and they would all sit around having a nice meal. Usually spag boggers because we were all skint. Talking about amputations and carrying legs in buckets and things.
That's it, yeah.
To see if he could take it or not.
I'm gonna have to do a little bit of grinding on these because the actual screw slipped on my system and it moved out a bit, and I ended up putting a wrong grind on it. So work on this for a second.
Norman said both of his wives, I take it. No, I'm not sure. He hasn't specified if he was married to them both together. or at the same time, I should say,
Oh, that'd be,
were our nurses.
It could be
Yeah.
both together because my wife worked nights, and her best friend who lived in our house for many months, probably almost a year, also worked nights, but the opposite ones.
Mm.
So on the weekends, I would go out with whichever one wasn't working.
That's a good one, Pete. It's a damn good idea, that.
Now, Charlie at CET Woodturning said, "Were they all short-sighted?"
Hey.
Funnily enough, apart from my wife being a nurse, I was a nurse as well.
So you have the same sense of humour. So
Yeah. When I met Jane, she was actually working for a charity called SAFA, which is the Soldiers, Sailors, and Air Forces Association over in Germany as a health visitor. And she had the equivalent rank to a captain. I was a corporal in the army, and we weren't allowed to actually be together,
no,
Oh,
seeing as how she was an officer, or the equivalent rank as an officer, and I wasn't.
didn't they just make you up to an officer?
God, no way,
No.
no way.
everything can be worked around if you're quiet enough.
Nearly there. I didn't notice it until I took up the linking after Gojo. Right, they're back to the right size shape now. Here we are.
Jamie said in answer to Charlie at CET, one of the husband is short. You can decide which one, lol.
Hey, Charlie. You're
No,
worrying me.
that was JP that said that.
Right, let's get the speed up. 1100, 1200, that'll do. Right, let's start taking the middle out, eh? See, actually, I'll start taking the edge down, I think, just to...
Yeah, just flatten it off first. See where you're going. And Terry and I, before this went on the lathe, we had a look at this side, and the burr comes all the way through. So whatever he cuts, there should be some
right through
interesting
it.
stuff.
It should be burr everywhere. Nice.
Just make sure it's not chipped out there. There's a bit of a chip there, but... Yeah, I'll get rid of that bit as well.
Yeah, that can be sorted.
Just get rid of that.
Mark Harvey said he's never been married. He's too much of a wild child.
I think that's got it. That's got it.
Dire Emergency said he's had an entire weekend of wood turning. Started on Friday with a course, then home yesterday, and spent the morning and afternoon at the Surrey Open Day. Happy days.
Excellent.
I believe that was quite a good event at the Surrey Woodturners.
Well, I did a demo on Friday at Yandles,
Got me hat.
which was
Yeah, back on.
a little bit difficult, really, because I was showing processing wet timber as a supplier of wood turning blanks. So, yeah, a little bit of a difficult one, but I did explain all the downsides of wet processing milling timber and why it's worth paying them to do it for you. But so I started with that. When I was booked, I was asked if I could do some wet turning, and I said yes, you can clean up. So I made lots and lots of mess there. I did clean the lathe afterwards, just in case it got left and got rusty. But I left all the mess on the floor, and
Now, this
Unfortunately, I
is the
couldn't get the
thing
lathe
with
quite enough speed on it
this
to
is
get the
the
ceiling wet.
this is the thing with wood processing, and this is why wood turning blanks tend, especially if they're dried, kiln dried, even air
Yeah.
dried. This is why they tend to cost so much,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the processes, whoever's doing the processing, they've got to do the processing, they've got to do the milling, they've got to do the air drying, then they've got to
Yeah.
do the kiln drying, and this is
That's it.
why wood turning blanks cost so much, and this is why you find a lot of people, especially in the States, I've got to say, tend to process their own wood.
The thing with processing your own wood is around about 60% of the wood you receive becomes waste.
Yeah.
Either because it's just cut off the end and it's of no use, or because it's split while you're processing it, or it's bark, or whatever reason. There's a huge amount of waste involved, which you've got to have space to handle. So you've got to handle that 50% waste, which, yes, you can burn it, but you've still got to dry it before you can burn it. And the other thing is it takes a lot of time.
It does. And Frederick J has come in, and Frederick's in Kent, as he usually is. He's saying it's stopped raining now. Current temperature is around about 11 Celsius, 51 Fahrenheit.
I don't know whether it's a wide rainbow or not.
Just make a start and have a look. Start with a wide brim, and you can always make it smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, Terry, if you have a look at what's happening in the centre, if the burr goes all the way through, you can actually keep it with the wide brim.
Yeah. It's already
Roy's saying there's a lot of noise coming out.
a lot of noise, yes. That's
Yeah,
Wayne
what
and
do you expect?
Pete yapping.
He's Terry. He always makes lots of noise.
Hey? Is
Just
what?
saying, Terry always makes a lot of noise.
I'll turn that off. You might see it better. Can you see it better? Don't know. Let's have a look here. I can hardly see with his mask on here.
You've got less chance of any bits flying off now, Terry. So if you want to lose the mask, it would be safe enough.
Yeah, it's just Dusty is flying at me.
Yeah.
Look at that burr. That's looking handsome. It's looking really nice. Indeed, edged.
Yeah, that's going to go all the way through. Whatever you do, you've got that pattern through the middle there.
Yeah, right through the middle. Yeah.
At the moment,
A big tear out rip there because of it's just it's punky, so it's tore it right out. So.
Right. But is that going to get any better if you take it thinner?
No.
No. What I'm looking at the moment is keeping that rim the same as it is now.
Yeah, that might be right, mightn't it?
You might try a scraper on that rim and just
I'll have
true
a
it
go
up,
at
get
that.
rid of that tear out.
See if I can get rid of it. I'll try that now before it gets too thin, actually. Yes, we'll look here what we got. Scraper, where are you? There you are. One of those are doing this.
And Frederick has asked, and it has already been mentioned, Frederick. Has Terry finished the lamppost yet? Sorry if it has already been.
No, Frederick, I haven't. Just to let you know.
Charlie's asking, are you going to paint that, Terry?
Yeah, black. I'm going to colour it, Charlie, just for you.
Yeah, matte emulsion.
See if that made any difference. got rid of it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it would.
Lovely old job, that. Lovely
Change the
old
camera,
job.
Terry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was
Right.
looking.
So
Yeah,
wait
let's
until
get
you
rid
finish
of
with the tool.
that. Right, that's that bit done. I think I'll leave it like that because I'll round the edge off or sand it around because it's really sharp at the
Yeah.
moment. But I'm not going to take it too deep either. I'm just going to, well, I can take it quite deep actually. Put the mask down again, sir.
I've got to say, isn't it? It really is. We were talking about this earlier about cutting the outside as compared to cutting the inside, and the inside of this is cutting a hell of a lot better than the outside.
Yeah, you've already done all the design work as well, so you're not thinking about it. You're just going for it. Terry, take that tool rest down 3 mil.
Yeah, it's all right. It's perfect. It's just me. I can't see bugger all. I'm doing it by feel now. It's what's it call it? I'm all fogged up. I can't. The tool rest is at its lowest peak. Won't go down anymore.
Ah.
Sharp gouge. Use a new gouge.
I do find with those Axminster cast tool rests, they tend to hit the block before they're down low enough for the tool you're using. Means you've got to bring the handle up higher than you'd want to.
It cuts better this way than it does the other way.
So if you see what Terry's doing here, he's actually pushing towards the headstock.
Yeah.
What he's not doing is actually bringing the tool up to the side of the bowl and coming back towards him.
The other thing with this is any burr, any rules you know about grain direction go out the window.
Yeah, you just got to do what works best. Be honest. I'm just chattering again on that bit.
You know, Frederick had a bad day yesterday. He did a craft fair yesterday. He sold nothing. Local yobs came in shouting and frightening the shouting and frightening the stall holders. What's that? What's it all coming to? Yeah, I totally agree, Frederick. What is it all coming to?
I've been at that sort of craft fair, Frederick, and it's so disheartening. Hopefully in a few weeks' time you'll do another one. It'll work out well.
Let's have a look. That don't look too bad there, does it?
Okay, not too bad. Is that
No.
all you're going to say about it?
Looks pretty good, Wayne. Right. Big Bertha. I'm just going to lift that a bit. Oh, don't too far. See if there's a few tool marks there, but I don't want to. I can't go the other way and a nice cut because it doesn't cut that way very well. Doesn't like it. So I think this might be a bit blunt, but we'll give it a go. If it's too blunt, can you see there? Don't know if you can see there.
Yeah, it's too blunt, Terry.
Yeah, too blunt.
Take the time, sharpen it.
Ah, God. I don't know bloody thing now. I'll do that in a bit.
If people can't understand what's going on, this is Terry actually trying to speak Jockanese.
Of course, you can't hold it at the back. It's a burr and it cuts your fingers to bits.
Yeah. Never on YouTube, but I do quite often use a piece of cotton rag on the back just to support it.
You can do that, of course, but you can't really do it like advocate it here. And the burr
Don't
will
use
catch.
paper towel because it will catch in all the burrs and make a right mess. With a bit of cotton rag, as long as you're careful and do not hold it between your fingers. I do use it. I don't do it on film because safety police come out and go mad about it. But
Safety police. Oh boy. Better. Ow. A little bit of a lump there, just a smidgen.
Didn't want to do that.
that's a very, very brave cut to attempt there, Terry.
Yeah, but I'm used to it. That's better. That's round now. There's a few tool marks, but they'll sand out. But yeah, the thing is, Pete, if you put the burr on a cut on an angle, it just gives you a bacon cut, like a bacon slicer.
Yeah, it does. It does give you a good cut.
It gives you a nice cut. You just got to be a bit wary of it. A tiny bit there, just there. Where am I going to see?
It can also give you a nice catch. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. It can give me a catch as well. Yeah, but you can't live dangerously. Don't live.
The thing is, once you get used to using your tools, it's okay. Let's turn this around.
It's like second nature, isn't it? In the aim ring.
Yeah, it is like second nature.
Yeah.
And some people say I was very lucky with that cut.
Yeah.
And then I heard, the more practice you do, the luckier you get.
Lucky you get.
Yep. I still have trouble trying to make videos or doing lives. I just got this habit of looking at the screen to see if the camera angle's right at the wrong
I shouldn't
time.
do that. Last thing you should do.
I know. I just can't resist doing it.
No.
Don't get me wrong. I get catches like anybody does, whether
We
I'm
all get catches.
on film or not. But I get at least twice as many catches on film as I ever do in real life.
Just a
No,
little bit there.
no, it's been a good while since I did a live. But whenever I do lives, I don't tend to look at the camera at all.
No, I don't, Wayne.
I know.
Can't
Mark is
afford to,
always
can you?
telling me, just don't look at the camera.
You can't afford to.
But I don't know.
That's why
You just
people
look up
have
to see if your
earworms.
shoulder's in there before you engage the tool, and the tool engages when you're looking at it. And
But that's why people have earworms. So the
That's
earworms
it.
can sort of
Yeah.
tell you about stuff.
I think that might be okay. We'll just. Still a little bit of a lump there. It's not the right shape. You know, it's coming down up, and then it
can't
just
quite
bumps
see it from
over.
this angle, but
Just bumps over. You won't see
yeah,
it from
I
the other
think I
way on
can.
it.
Yeah, I've got it now. If you look at the top, I can see it.
Yeah, just see it there. Look.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's very little. That's the trouble. I can feel it, but it is little, and I don't know whether I could sand it out or get it out with this.
JP said, "Wait, I thought the earworm's job was to abuse the turner."
Well, there is that as well, JP.
Yeah, the thing is, Jamie, what happens then is, of course, we're not concentrating. We're concentrating on what we're doing. We don't even hear what they're saying. You see, better. That'll sound out. I think that might be.
We need to switch the earworms around a bit more because Terry's a bit used to my abuse now. He doesn't take any notice
Yeah,
anymore.
don't worry about that.
And Helios said, "Win doesn't speak either. He goes into the zone, and his live is over in 15 minutes."
Yeah. You don't need to say anything, does he? Right, let's get some paper. Where are we?
I managed to
Oh,
get
we
3 hours out of 3 blanks at Yandles. Sorry, 2 hours. 2 hours out of 3 blanks.
Well, you did well, especially with any preparation. Right. That was well.
I had a
Done.
4th one there just in case I messed it up, but I managed it.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of demos that I used to do, evening demos at Woodturning clubs. So it was a 2-hour demo, and I'd get 3 pieces done.
Yeah, you think, bloody hell, what am I going to do now? I've nearly finished. I've got another hour to go.
No, I'd get 3 pieces done and leave 30 minutes for Q&A.
Yeah. Right, switch on noises.
Frederick Day and Martin Ford having a discussion about the shortage of sales at craft fairs and things at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
He says, unfortunately, the price of the tables aren't going down. No, they're going up. But, let's hope it improves, yeah?
Remember to do the edge, Terry.
I'll do the edge in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, wait till you get to a finer grit.
Yeah, just get down to a fine grit now. Have a look at that. Make sure I've got no tool marks left over. Ah, that bump's gone now. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, bump's gone now. That's good. Right. Hey, that was 80 grit. I had to use 80 on that because it was so I couldn't get a very good finish off the tool because I had to go the other way with it.
Well, I'm surprised, Terry. You normally start at 40.
Oh, no. Only when I'm off camera. And anyway, I knew it was 80. I just told you it was.
That's true.
just hasn't figured a way to put a breeze block or fasten a breeze block onto the sanding pad yet.
Yeah.
Terry Bartlett's asking, Terry, where's the new pipe?
What's the new one, sorry?
Where's the new pipe?
Pipe. New pipe.
Terry Bartlett's asking, so I'm guessing you know what he's on about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where'd I put that? I took it to the seminar with me, Ter, because I took half my bloody workshop with me, in fact. And I needed a straight piece there to go onto the flexi bit on the camvac I took for one of the demonstrators. So it's now it was sellotaped to the other piece that I took with me, the mobile bit. But it worked a treat, actually. I I did tell everybody I got it from you, just so they can come and get it. You know, they can ask you for it. And it worked a treat. I cable tied the flexi to the walls of the lathe, the legs of the lathe, and then that bit just stood out from it, and boom, it was done. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm watching the dust flying off of that, Terry, and I think you need to clean your filters. But
Yeah, I've only got one machine on, I think. I've only got one. I forgot to put the other one on. When I was doing the snowman,
right, I see what you mean, Terry.
I put the other one on, actually. They're both on now. That should suck it up. Try that. Yeah.
That's looking better.
Better. That's that one done. What was that? That was 180, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. 240. Nearly there. $400. I'll put on this one so you can see inside, make it look good.
I would take a brush to that and brush it off, and then I would finish it the same as you do the outside.
Oh yeah, feel like that.
Or blow it out with you either way.
That's
That
better.
way, isn't it? Going right through, blowing out the other side. The birds are whistling here.
Yeah, that's why
Right,
you're not using wax.
I can turn that off now. Noise off. Hey.
Frederick Day is asking if your workshop is heated.
It is, Frederick.
This.
Yes, it's heated. I've got a what's the name? Diesel heater. Yeah, it's looking nice. Right, where's me oily bops? There, bit of oil. Bit more. Be enough, is it? It's going to run through the outside now.
DY emergency said his dog is going mad with the whistling.
Sorry, mate.
I think that was from the air gun.
Yeah, well, it went through the burr and whistled like anything. Here we go then. You ready for this?
Here we go.
Do the outside first. Make it.
Yeah, that's what we came in for.
And the coup de grace will be this. Look at that. What do you think? Oh, nice.
Isn't that absolutely beautiful?
Just adorable. Let that soak in for a minute because it's quite lucid on there. Move that out of the way. Very fluid at the moment.
And of course, as Wayne and Robbo established a long time ago now,
Mm-hmm.
if you wait 3 days, you can emulsion over that, no problem.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll get the I'll get the roller on it, Pete. Roll it over, like yeah. That's it. Yeah, pure white emulsion. Yeah, brilliant. Right, I see it soaked in places. So I'm gonna just touch them up a bit.
I've got to say, in the past, I have coloured burr.
Yeah, you have. I've seen you do it, Wayne.
Yep.
And I've got no problem with that at all. Because it's your word. You do what you like with it, and sometimes it looks good because we can see through it. Translucently.
Yeah, the trouble is,
It
Wayne has
looks
led me down
tremendous.
this path, and I've got all these paints that Wayne said, "Look how good this is."
That's
And
good.
I put
That's
it
it. You
on,
got
and
a
it's
handful of them
not
now.
good at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
And I've got stocks of paint over there which have been there for
Drying
years.
out.
yeah, they've been drying out, Pete. Yeah, so they can't
Yeah.
be used now.
Yeah, they do require skill. I don't have that.
Yes,
Hang on, whoa,
practice.
hang on,
What you need.
hang on. No, Terry is the artist here. I've seen some of
Yeah,
Terry's
Terry's
stuff.
not bad as an artist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Terry is not. I am not an artist. I slap stuff on there, and sometimes it works out not too bad. Sometimes it's pretty awful.
Mhm.
But there, I am nowhere near an artist.
But it's
I
only
just, I,
practice, Wayne.
yeah, I just like
Oh, it
using
is.
color.
That's it. I agree. Agree.
Yeah, I still try. I just
It makes you happy. Do it. Who cares?
I lack the artistic vision that you guys have got. JP says, "Lies, Wayne. You're a piss artist."
Yeah, he is an artist. Yeah,
Yeah,
this artist.
but I have got to say I have had lots of practice at that.
Yeah. The more years you're on the planet, Wayne, the better you get. The more wiser you get on it.
Well, I did hear from somewhere that there's something to do with food that if you pickle something, it lasts longer.
It does.
Yeah,
Do you know
Yeah.
what
well,
Ruth? Do you know what Ruth said? She's going to pick her when I'm gone.
I'm
I'm
getting
not
pickled
saying
now
anymore.
before. Yeah, I'm getting pickled now before I go.
Yeah. Ruth said, "When you're gone, I'm going to pickle that." I said, "Are you?" Yeah. Look at that.
It's a bit special, that.
Frederick said, "There's a laugh. I was asked by a lovely lady who was half my age." Frederick still got it.
Can't be wrong.
That's got to be worth £10 on anybody's money, isn't it?
I don't know. I'll give you a fiver for it.
What you might.
I'll give you a tenner before you start cutting it.
I'll wait for all the stuff off the lid. Yeah, now it's shaped. It'll do.
There's nothing left for me to do with it now,
Oh,
is there?
no, put it in some. Put it on the mantelpiece. You don't want that there. Brushes off head, full of sawdust. Better. Right. I think. Oh, it feels lovely. Cool. Right.
That is stunning. I think you were right to leave those edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just make sure I've got anything sticking at the back. I haven't blown it to pieces. I just got to finish it off. No, I'm not going to finish it off tonight. Take the tenon off. I'll take it off
No, because it
tomorrow.
wants a bit of buffing yet, don't it?
Yeah, I got to let it dry off and buff it up.
That it really is a beaut, Terry. It really
Good piece
is.
of timber, isn't it?
Lovely piece.
Amazing. My friend Rachel said, I've got a bit of a word here. I think it's a bit of a burr in it. Let's see what we can do with it. I said, all right. There it is. Wait till she sees it now. All right, that's it, chaps and chapasses. Turn that light off.
Don't forget, Doug's got a premiere. I don't know if it started or not yet, but
Has he started yet? Have I missed it? Or
I don't know. We'll catch it later if we have.
catch it later, yeah. Oh. Blows off that. Oh. Sits on chair, presses face cam. Boom. There we are, people. We're done. We're not allowed to stay here.
Put the ball back on.
Hang on. Got to switch my grinder off. It's still going. I'll just leave it running.
JP Woodbrook has given you £5 super chat.
Oh, thank Jamie.
Wayne can finish it.
You shouldn't do that, mate. Yeah, postage to Wayne to finish it. You going arrogant because if you are, you wait till you get there, mate. I hope you're going anyway. Out the way. Right.
Good comments coming up, Terry.
Lovely old job. I can't. Yeah, too far from me. I can't see it. They're only tiny on the screen. Oh well, thank you everybody for coming in. I ain't bad. 9:20. I'll give you one last look before I say goodbye to you. Me and my friends take the piss out of you then because you'll be gone. See? There it is. Look at that, lad. Hey? That's a lovely piece of wood.
It is. That's
really
is.
Stunning bit. She's not going to realise she give me that when I say, "Oh, that's that bit of burr you give me, Rach." What? So there we are. I'll try and get a photograph up on social media, but you know what I'm like. I haven't put anything up for months. Although I did put, I've got to put the hashtag. What's the name? Shield Week. I did do that one, so I'll have to take a picture of that. Perhaps I'll take a picture of both. Okay, right, everybody. I'm going to say cheerio. I'll bring in my esteemed. There they are, wormists. Publicly thank Wayne for coming in, Wayne. I forgot all about it. Actually,
no.
You know. And yeah, great.
No props, Terry.
Super, mate. I was glad you could come in.
Yep. Any time he's short. Oh, okay, sorry, that's all the time.
Yeah. Every week. Well, I'm always short, Wayne. And as you get older, they say it gets shorter. I get shorter. Yeah, okay. 10 out of 10 for effort and everything else. Thanks, everybody. See you. What day is it? What next week? What is that? Anything happening next week? I might be here next week. If not,
we got Paul on Monday, Doug on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Doug's
on now, isn't he? In a minute.
He's got a premiere coming out.
Right.
Yeah, he's got a premiere, but he is live on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we will.
Don't
see
forget,
what
Americans haven't changed their clocks yet.
Yes,
so 7 o'clock, not 8 o'clock in UK time.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And okay, right, that's it then. Say cheerio, chaps. We're going.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Buttons pressed.